exceeding 1 year. Pangatlo, removal depending on the gravity of offense, kung gaano kaseryoso.
So may removal?
Meron. At pangatlo, sinasabi na if a heavier penalty under separate law, kung may ibang batas na nagsasaad ng mas mabigat na parusa, yung mas mabigat na parusa na yun ang ipapataw. At meron ding sinasabi, specific, talagang nakatutok dun sa Section 8 ng batas, yung sinasabing pag-file ng SAL-N. Pag violate mo ang Section 8, yung sinasabing requirement na kailangang makatotohanan ng paglahad na yung assets and liabilities, pag violate mo yung obligasyon na yon, pwede kang parusahan ng pagkakulong ng hanggang 5 taon or penalty of fine of not more than 5,000 pesos or both at disqualification to hold public office. Ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng umupo. So, kung susundin natin yung nasa batas talaga, mukhang seryoso ang mga hinahain na ito laban kay Chief Justice Corona.
Okay. Yan po ay galing sa batas na nagmamandate po ng disclosure ng SAL-N. There's a constitutional provision, there's a law giving the details. Bumabalik na po ang ating presiding officer sa kanyang pwesto at naghahanda po tayo mag-resume. Lagi sila, Kathing, merong 15-minute break para siguro makapag-usap-usap, makapaghanda naman yung prosekusyon at yung depensa. Natapos tayo sa dalawa, malamang meron pang susunod. Dahil mukhang maganda po ang usad ng ating trial ngayon dahil nakakadalawa na, 4:00 pa lang ng hapon.
So panoorin po natin ang pagpatuloy ng Day 11 ng impeachment trial.
Pumapasok kasi yung ibang kailangan pong nakaupo muna sila lahat bago mag-resume.
Trial resume. The judge, floor leader.
Mr. President, before the next witness of the prosecution, Senator Estrada wishes to be recognized
The
for a
gentleman
manifestation.
from San Juan, the President pro tempore, Senator Jingo Estrada.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, just for the record, when Congressman Tupas answered me earlier that they did not release that particular document stating that Chief Justice Corona owns 45 properties, and that list came from the Land Registration Authority. And during the break, Mr. President, I chanced upon the TV coverage of, I think it was ANC, showing that Mr. Tupas, together with the members of the spokespersons of the prosecution panel, showing to the media the list of the 45 properties. Kaya hindi po totoo na hindi po sa kanila nanggaling ang mga listahan na ipinalabas sa media dahil nagpa-picture taking pa po si Ginoong Tupas. Kitang-kita ko po kanina sa TV. That's why, Mr. President, these people are putting the impeachment court or the members of the impeachment court in the spot. Pinapaniwala nilang publiko na 45 ari-arian ang pagmamayari ng Chief Justice. Pero pagdating dito, 24 lang yata ang ari-arian ni Chief Justice. Yung 6 doon, parking lot pa. Yung iba, nasa pangalan ng kanyang mga anak. Mr. President, I am not defending the Chief Justice. I don't even know him. In fact, he is one of those who conspired to oust my father from office. Ang sinasabi ko lang, kailangan maging patas tayo rito sa hukuman to. Huwag po tayo magsisinungaling. Yun lang po, Ginoong Pangulo.
Counsel.
Yeah, Mr. President, Your Honor, my name was mentioned. May I just reply?
Proceed.
With utmost respect to the Honorable Senator Estrada, I admitted last week when we were asked by Your Honor with respect to our spokespersons that we officially released a document on January 3, 2012. And this document is the Bellagio document. I was the one who released it at the House of Representatives during a press conference, and I showed it to the public. But that was the only document which we released to the public, because after that, Your Honor raised that, and we complied. With respect to the properties, I never released that. There's no picture with the media, no press conference. It was attached as an attachment with the request for a subpoena, which was filed around 3 days before January 16. So I just want to clarify that, of course, with utmost respect to our Honorable Senator Estrada. Thank you very much.
May I just remind everybody that apart from being politicians, we who are lawyers elected by the Filipino people were still agents of the court. And we are governed by the strict rules of our profession, and we must behave in accordance with the ethics of our profession. And I would like to appeal to everybody, both sides, to observe the norms of ethical conduct that is required of us as lawyers of this country. So, proceed.
Mr. President, we understand there's another witness for cross-examination.
No more. It's a new witness,
New
Your Honor.
witness. Okay.
So may we now call our third witness for the day, the Vice President of the Burgundy Realty Corporation, Mr. Greg Gregonia. Your Honor, please.
Call the witness to the witness stand and swear him.
And may we request that Attorney Clarence Handok be recognized, Your Honor, to conduct the direct examination for the prosecution. Clarence Handok, Your Honor.
Handok.
Yes, Your Honor.
Compañero Attorney Clarence Handok will have the floor to present the witness for the prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Where is the witness?
Your Honors, Mr. Senate President, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
While we are waiting for the witness, may we just manifest for the record, Your Honor, that the prosecution earlier received an urgent ex parte manifestation and motion dated 20 January 2012 that was filed by Attorney Yolando F. Lim for and on behalf of Burgundy Realty Corporation. In essence, Your Honor, please, it states that Mr. Rogelio T. Serafica, who was required by this Honorable Impeachment Court via the subpoena ad testificandum et duces tecum dated 17 January 2012 to produce certain documents pertaining to the condominium unit owned by Respondent Chief Justice Renato C. Corona and his wife at 1 Burgundy Plaza is not the custodian thereof, but a certain Mr. Greg Gregonia, Your Honor.
What is that?
The addressee of the subpoena is Mr. Rogelio T. Serafica, but based on this urgent ex parte manifestation and motion that was filed by Attorney Yolando Lim, Your Honor, it stated that he is not the custodian of the documents required in the subpoena, but the person, the witness stand, Mr. Greg Gregonia, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Then we will...
For the defense, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. But
the
do we have to swallow hook, line, and sinker the statement appearing there? He should be here because he was the one subpoenaed, Your Honor, out of respect to the authority and majesty of this court, Your Honor. That's what we are complaining about. Witnesses had been subpoenaed, subpoena had been issued, and then later on not to be produced, Your Honor.
Who was the...
Who
was the person requested by
in the first place,
just a minute, Counsel. Who was the person requested by the prosecution to be subpoenaed?
The person requested, Your Honor, is Mr. Rogelio T. Serafica, who is the president of Burgundy Realty Corporation. But pursuant to this ex parte urgent manifestation and motion filed for and on behalf of Burgundy Realty Corporation, Your Honor, with attachments as to the purported flight of Rogelio T. Serafica out of the country, as supported by photocopy of his flight itinerary, Your Honor, and a plane ticket, we deem it more expedient and consistent with the administration of justice to present the person who, nonetheless, can testify on the records, subject matter of the subpoena, Your Honor, to avoid any further delay on this matter, Your Honor.
Is the other fellow, other than Roger Serafica, present?
Yes, Your Honor. He is now on stand, Your Honor, please.
Let him,
He is the custodian, Your Honor.
let him testify if he knows the records that are being sought to be presented in this court.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I proceed, Your Honor?
Proceed.
Mr. Witness, for the record.
Mr. Gregorio, please stand up and raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this impeachment proceeding? So help you God.
This is without prejudice to calling Mr. Serafica when proper at the proper time. So order.
May I proceed, Your Honor?
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, Mr. Witness, will you please state your name, age, occupation, and other personal circumstances?
I'm Greg Gregonia, married, legal age, Vice President of Burgundy Realty Corporation.
Your Honors, please, we are offering the testimony of Mr. Greg Gregonia for the following purposes, Your Honor. To prove
Will you please spell the family name?
Gregonia,
E.
Gregonia, Your Honor.
Gregonia.
And the name is Gregg, Your Honor. Greg Gregonia.
Greggy Gregonia.
Greg, Your Honor. Yes.
Gregonia. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The purpose of his testimony, Your Honor, is to prove that Respondent Chief Justice Renato Corona failed to declare his acquisition of a parking slot at 1 Burgundy Plaza for a consideration of 450,000 in all of his SALN from the time of his acquisition thereof in 1997 up to 2010 SALN.
Then qualify the witness to establish his knowledge about the SALN.
Yes, Your
The
Honor.
respondent.
Yes, Your Honor, please.
Okay, go ahead.
And also, Your Honor, to prove that the Respondent Chief Justice Renato Corona likewise failed to declare his acquisition of condominium unit number 21D at 1 Burgundy Plaza in his SALN for the years 1997 up to 2002, and his subsequent failure to truthfully declare the same in his SALN for the years 2003 up to 2010, insofar as it is therein manifestly declared at an undervalued amount of only 921,080 pesos, Your Honor.
When was the transaction between Burgundy and the Chief Justice?
The transaction started, Your Honor, please, was commenced by reason of a reservation application, which is an offer to buy coming as it does from Respondent Chief Justice and his wife, Your Honor, to buy the property.
When was it?
This was July 15 of 1997, Your Honor.
When was the respondent appointed Justice of the Supreme Court?
He was appointed the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court sometime in 2010, Your Honor.
Well, what is the relevance of this to the impeachment of a Justice of the Supreme Court?
With due respect, Your Honor, please, we believe that
No, I'm just asking. Please state briefly.
Yes, Your Honor. The relevance of this, Your Honor, please, is that there is a continuing failure on the part of the Chief Justice up to 2010, Your Honor, please, to make a truthful, complete, and timely declaration of all his assets, liabilities, and net worth, corresponding to the right of the public to know the same, Your Honor, please, as required by the Constitution. And that to the submission of the prosecution amounts to culpable violation